question? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion is carried.
And then Mayor Bradley, if I can just add, from that planning and zoning meeting, Mr. Rogers also mentioned that he would be committed to building up in the Main Street, his
Yes.
area on Main Street, to
Yes,
make sure we bring that up to code for the community as well.
yes. I
Okay,
thank myself and Councilman Lewis talked to Mr. Rogers as well.
and
All right.
Mr. Rogers is going to have some interesting things over there. I think I said at the last meeting, he's going to have, I think, a couple of event centers, which we need in the city. A beauty shop, barber shop, a daiquiri shop, and a barbecue restaurant. So those are some good businesses that we need here in the city, and it'll be some extra spaces to be rented out. So we're excited. We're getting some new
Yes.
businesses. The liquor store next to him is improving. It should be opening real soon. So business is picking up.
Picking up. I'm most interested in this golf experience. I want to see what that's all about.
It's what now?
The golf experience that's
Oh,
on this
yeah.
plot.
Yeah, I'm interested. I know all these golfers would be interested in that golf
Yes.
experience.
Yes.
So I don't know if that's part of the event center or not. But some interesting stuff is coming up. Any questions? We're not sure. That's why Mr. Bradley said he's interested in knowing.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I see it on the plat, say
That's
golf
why
experience. So
interested to know what
I'm interested in seeing what that's all about, what that's going to look like. Okay.
And I don't know if you all saw on a Facebook page where the guy promoted his restaurant J and J's. So that's a restaurant over there that's being promoted highly. So shop Grambling first. Question? I thought I saw a hand.
Thank you, Ms. Gibson. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Gibson has another engaged, which is most important with her family. Thank you for your report. Is Ms. Black here tonight?
Yes, she's here.
Okay, Public Works.
Good evening,
Good evening.
everyone. Okay. I'm just going to give you a recap of what we did in Public Works as of last month. I'll start off letting you all know that the representative from Airmark came out and we did the sizing for the uniforms. So right now we're about 3 weeks out before you'll start seeing Public Works and the Little Patrol walking around, working, busy in the city with their uniforms on. So I'm excited for that. Councilman John Brown, we talked about the PPE on before. He did come out and meet with Public Works and the Little Patrol, and he did a great job in versing them in the reason for PPE and giving them examples of things that can take place, that have taken place, not here, in regards to not having the PPE. It was very beneficial to the guys in Public Works and the Little Patrol. They had lots of questions. They enjoyed it. Councilman Brown, I believe he enjoyed doing it. He mentioned coming back doing it on a quarterly basis. Correct. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, just to give you a little bit of what Public Works has been doing. We had some pretty severe weather during the month of April. We did fill a lot of sandbags, and we delivered and had residents come out and pick up about 30 sandbags on the early part of the month when the first bad weather hit. Okay. We've had some issues come up with some potholes. We are diligently filling potholes as needed. I mentioned before we have an ongoing list for the potholes. We do have to seek the assistance from Lincoln Parish in reference to the potholes, when there's a severe case, we do try to get out there and address it. And sometimes we have to seek outside contractors, but be patient. There's never not going to be a pothole. So as much as it's raining and as much as we're filling them in, there will always be potholes. And in the process, I'm learning that the hot mix, the cold mix, depending on the degree of the road, it's not always going to stick. So there will always be potholes, but we are taking care of them. We are still working on, with Councilman Brown, we're still working on the street signs. We get calls from residents in reference to street signs that have failed or they're leaning. We do take care of that. Right now, I just got the list back. I'm sorry. I just got the list back from Ad Signs on today, Councilman Brown, in reference to the quote for the signs. So I'll be submitting that to Mayor Bradley so we can go ahead and get those signs ordered. Okay. My last thing, I wanted to mention a little bit about the grappler truck. The city of Grambling provides the surface with the grappler truck to residents in reference to when they're cleaning out their flower beds, when they're picking up limbs that have fell down in their yard. If you get new furniture, we just went through income tax time, bought some new furniture, you have some old things you want to place out. You can put those items out, and you can call Public Works, and Mr. Etheridge will come and pick it up for you with the grappler truck. There are some guidelines that we have that you need to follow. If you go on the city's website, you will see it posted on the city's website to the guidelines that we follow for the grappler truck. Other than that, I think that's all that I have. If anyone has any questions.
Um,
Thank you all. Oh,
Hey, I got a question. I wanted to reemphasize the grapple truck, and some citizens are bringing in private contractors to trim their limbs, and it's being pushed to the city to pick up those limbs, and sometimes it's a whole tree. So it's not designed to do a whole tree. If it's a private contractor that comes in and you pay him, he's supposed to dispose of those limbs as well and not leave it for us to do. So be cognizant of that. And if you are getting ready to do any tree trimming, just give us a call. And
yes.
all right, anything else?
No, and I'm glad you mentioned that, Mayor. There's reasons for that too. Number one, safety. I mean, someone can get severely injured by handling a heavy load like that. Number two, we have to pay the tonnage when it goes to the landfill.
Yes.
So it's very important that we follow those rules that are in place and been in place for a while. That's on the website. So thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ms. Black. The Water Department?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
First, I have to emphasize the importance of Civic Ready, Mr. Brown. We only have 166 people, right, Angela, that have signed up for Civic Ready. So I know Mr. Brown and I talked about getting something together where we can have something in here where we can sign everyone up here at City Hall. Maybe that can help. I know when we had that bad weather, the bad weather, and when we had the power outage, the leak on MLK and in Maine.
Yeah.
A lot of people called the day of the water outage saying, "Why is my water off?" And Civic Ready, I had it going constantly on Civic Ready. So that's the importance of it, for you all to get this information that the city has. And it's free. Something else I wanted to talk about when it comes to the water bills. We do not mail the water bills here from City Hall. Our billing software does it for us. If you don't get the water bills in 3 to 4 days, I upload them the last week of the month. They generally mail it out the next day. If you don't get it within 3 days, call us. We will make a copy of the bill, email the bill, mail it out again, or even give you the total amount that's due. But not getting a bill does not exempt you from not paying it or getting disconnected for not paying the water bill. And I'm stressing that because I see a lot of people that come in, well, I didn't get a water bill. How are we to know that you didn't get a water bill? And then you come to City Hall on the day of cutoffs. So please call us. We'll be more than happy to make a copy, mail it out, email it, give you a total. Yes, ma'am. No, we don't. Everything is printed at the bottom of the bill. You have up until the 10th of every month to pay it without the penalties. After the 10th, we give you up until the 25th of every month. There's the notice is at the bottom of the bill. No, no, it's not. We turn it off on.
Yes,
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 ma'am.
it's cut off. When we get the new meters, I heard tonight, when we get the new meters, we can do a little trickle to get your attention that, hey, your bill might need to be paid. But that's the only thing we got is either on or is off.
Right.
Yeah. Good question. That's it?
That's all I have.
All right. Any questions from the council to Ms. Pruden?
I have a question or maybe a concern. Is there a way that if a person has continuously paid their water every month on time and they miss a month, that you can look at it in the computer and say, obviously something maybe happened in that household and you can give them a grace period?
We have done that, Ms. Smith.
Okay.
We have. Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh. A lot of especially our students, if your mailbox is full, they won't put anything else in it. So let's clean out that mailbox. Some of us have locked mailboxes and don't have a key to get in it, and or they're giving us a mailing address out of state, and they're not getting the bill, or the person that's out of state is not letting them know that the bill, so we do. Right. Exactly. We do our best to get the bills out. I've helped with it. I make calls every month. Juanita, you know. Yeah, so I do call. I check on the elderly. Hey, you missed this month's bill. What's going on? And I do help out. Yes. No, and I personally email out bills. So we do.
Marge, if I'm not mistaken, am I right in saying that as far as these cutoff dates and all concerned, they've been like that for a while, right?
Yes.
Those dates haven't changed for a number of years, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And thank you, Ms. Pruden. I guess I'm next. I'm next on deck. I'm gonna take a swing at this fire department. We did interview myself, Councilman Lewis, and Councilman Brown, and Mr. Tommy Woods, we did interview two potential fire chiefs. Uh, One just flat out wasn't ready to move here. He said he couldn't move. And the second we thought was promise. However, when it came down and the offer was made, he never followed through on it. So we withdrew our offers, and we were going to have to go back out again and continue our search. We are looking. We may have to expand our advertisements to other areas to let people know that we are very interested in getting a fire chief, our fire department. CO Hargrove to a fire conference this past week to represent Grambling, and he will give us a report from his conference in our next council meeting. Also, update on the fire truck. I was in Baton Rouge last Friday. I met with the Baton Rouge Fire Department, Chief Kimball, and everything is a go for the ladder truck. They have to do a act of donation, which is going to be, I think, around mid-May, before the council. The council will vote up on it. He said he didn't see a real problem, no problem at all with that. And I did talk to the mayor as well. So they will have the meeting. It's mid-March. I can give you the dates after this meeting. I'll give you the dates when the council meeting is and the act of donation. And we should have the ladder truck no later than June 1st. Next up is Ms. Tony Jackson. You all have in your packets a financial report. Are there any questions for Ms. Jackson? If not now, certainly you'll be around after the council meeting
Yes, sir.
to answer any questions.
Yes, sir.
Well, good evening. I will keep it short and sweet for you guys since I know we're trying to get out of here. We have finished our first quarter for the city of Grambling. By comparing our first quarter of 2023 and 2024, we have made a significant progress in financials. We are in line with our budget. We will start our Louisiana audit mid-May, so we'll have more information to come.
So the auditors will be here in mid-May? Well, this month, rather.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're making preparation.
We're making preparation.
Okay. Any questions for Ms. Tony, Ms. Jackson? Thank you, Ms. Jackson. It's been valuable information that you share with the council as well as our financials. And if anyone have any question, councilmen, council ladies, for Ms. Jackson, please just pull a coattail. I'm sure she'll answer it. If not, she'll find an answer for you. Mr. Carl Johnson, at the last minute, I got a call, said that he could not make it. And so I should have made that adjustment when we adopted the agenda, but he's not going to be here tonight. Next on the agenda is our old business, the adoption of the ordinance of the city of Grambling to establish standards governing short-term rental of a movable property for lodging or sleeping purposes and regulate all persons engaged in the business of short-term rentals, including without limitation property owners, operators, and guests. And this is ordinance number 0307024-1. You all have had an opportunity. We've had a public hearing. Council, have you had the opportunity to read over the short-term rentals?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Can I get a motion that we adopt this ordinance number 03-07024, short-term rentals for the city of Grambling?
Mayor, so moved.
Second.
It's been moved by Council Lady, was it Smith or Giles? Giles. And second by Councilman Lewis, that we adopt the ordinance, a long time coming, for the short-term rentals for the city of Grambling. Are you ready for the question? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Do we have to have a roll call vote for that? Okay, all right. The motion is carried. This ordinance is passed. Thank you, guys. On behalf of the city. Under new business.
Mayor Bradley, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
just wanted to point out some of the things we were able to adjust in the ordinance since we last were here for city council. The nuisance calls was increased from 3 to 6. The need to have your tax records submitted was eliminated. The maximum number of occupants per dwelling was announced at 10 per dwelling. And am I missing anything?
Vehicles.
Huh?
You had something in there about the vehicles, didn't you?
Vehicles, I don't know if that was.
Max number.
The use of the facility.
Well, with the parties are excluded. So we removed the word large and the subjectiveness of large from it. And I believe, and then you were saying the use of vehicles. I'm not sure what was that.
The amount.
The amount of vehicles was adjusted.
And I do want to thank Council Lady Ponton for her thorough review, as well as Council Lady Smith and Ms. Mary Gibson for their due diligence, and Attorney Latia for their due diligence of trying to put this together from scratch. So they put a lot of hard work into this. So I want to give you all credit for this and kudos for a job well done. New business, we already have approved the new construction. Next would be the adopt a resolution. Well, let me preface this. Let me preface this for the citizens. In the new construction of the various subdivisions, streets have already been named by the contractor, but they are not on the city map. So that's what these resolutions will do. Make sure that these street names are on the city map for emergency response, police, fire, anything else, I guess GPS too, to know where these streets are located within the city. Right now, they are just named, and we need to put them on the map. Can I get a motion to adopt a resolution for approving the acceptance of the street name Duck Pond Lane? And the Duck Pond Lane is in the new subdivision over by the golf course. Say it again.
Do them all together?
Want to do them all together?
Is that possible? Yes, let's do them all together.
All right.
Same thing.
Adopt a resolution for the street name Eula Lane.
Okay.
Resolution approving acceptance of the street name Nora Lane.
All right.
And a resolution approving the acceptance of the street name Meredith Lane. All this is in the same subdivision of various different. Okay.
Across from Christ Temple.
Right, across from Christ Temple. That street has to be mapped out as
Right.
well.
Right.
adoption of a resolution accepting street name Rock Creek Drive, approving and acceptance of a resolution naming the street Fairway Lane, and last but not least, a street named Clear Springs Drive. And they're all located in the city of Grambling, and has to be recorded so we can place them on the map officially, so we can have proper response in case of an emergency or any other needs. Can I get a motion to adopt a resolution for all the streets that have been mentioned?
So moved.
It's been moved by Councilman Lewis and second by Council Lady Giles that we accept the resolution for the streets that were named earlier, which are Duck Pond Lane, Eula Lane, Nora Lane, Meredith Lane, Rock Creek Drive, Fairway Lane, and Clear Springs Drive. Are you ready for the question? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion is carried. We are up to our announcements. Are there any announcements from the council member or any citizen would like to make an announcement for anything that's coming up? Smith? Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Dee. I didn't see you. Raise your hand. Go ahead.
Pinky C. Wilkerson Life Development Center was successful in receiving a state appropriation to run our Read Me a Story program this summer. So what we to the tune of $96,000. So what we decided to do was to duplicate the program that we have here in Grambling. We will have one in Grambling. We will have two in Ruston, one at Montgomery Baptist Church. The other one is at the Boys and Girls Club. We will have one in Farmerville at the Boys and Girls Club. We will have one in Arcadia at Arcadia High School, and then one in Mendon at it's a church. I can't think of the name of it right now. So we will have 6 different centers, and it will be the first full week in June. It will run from 7:30 in the morning to 12 noon. It's a reading program designed to get children interested in reading. There's no income limitation. It's free to any child in those areas that would like to attend from 7:30 in the morning to 12 noon. The ages are from 4 to 9. And we provide breakfast and lunch. We use certified teachers. We also have individuals that come in and read to the children during the program.
Wow. There's a lot going on. Congratulations, PKC Wilkerson Foundation, for doing a great job in our community. Please make a note of that announcement so those that are not here tonight, maybe we can get it on our website.
And applications are available here at City Hall.
Okay. Is Brenda here tonight? No, Brenda not here? Okay, we'll want to make a note of that. We want to get that on our website.
I can email you the information.
Okay. Are there any other announcements? Graduation is May 10th for Grambling State University. It's May 10th. Are there any other announcements that need to be made?
I have an announcement. City of Grambling presents the Juneteenth Heritage Festival, and Ms. Brenda is a part of our team, and I thought she was going to be here tonight to give out the flyers tonight.
Right.
But anyway, Juneteenth Heritage Festival, Black Residents from Past to Present, June 8th through the 19th, here in Grambling. So please come out and help us celebrate Juneteenth. More information is forthcoming.
Yeah, we have.
Ms. Bradley, do you have anything? Juneteenth.
Yeah. pageant is that night, I believe. Yeah. We have a list of activities that I would encourage each and every citizen to take advantage of. We got financial literacy classes that will be taught during that week. Also, a class for first-time homeowners. I think that's really nice. We got new subdivisions coming in, so it would please take advantage of that opportunity to come out and learn and get the information you need to become a first-time homeowner. Yes.
And we are in need of volunteers, so if you would like to volunteer, please let the mayor know or myself, so we can put you down to do something. Can you go to the mic there, please, ma'am?
Okay. On May 28th, Wildlife and Fisheries has agreed to conduct a workshop. It's for women only, and it's a women's class 101 for fishing. They will teach you everything, all the basics that you need to know about fishing. I'm excited. It is going to be fun. And so it is a 4-hour class. There will be a PowerPoint where they will demonstrate everything you need to know before we go down to the pond and actually fish. I will be spectating because this is 101. So we are asking women to sign up to see me because they're not going to post it like they usually do on the web. This is like a private thing that they're doing. And John, I know for the 19th we wanted to do something. So they are working with me on that date as well to just do a get out and fish activity.
That would be the fishing derby on the 19th.
Right, that's what we're.
With Councilman John Brown would be the overseer for that.
Right. And there will be a free fish fry on the 19th as well.
Correct.
What time on May 28th?
It's going to be from 8 a.m. until around noon, 1 o'clock, yes. So if you all want to sign up for that.
Is it the first?
join
Is it
this
first come,
excitement.
first serve?
It is first come, first serve because they can only handle 15 women. And these 15 women, we're going to teach everybody else how to fish.
But we will get the flyer out with all of the activities that have been
Yes,
planned.
yes, we will.
I just wanted to give an update from our Keep Louisiana Beautiful initiative that we hosted on April 20th. We had about 100 volunteers here, and we collected 68 bags of litter of the 30-gallon bags. And so that was a partnership, of course, with the city of Grambling. Grow Grambling, our Leakin Parish Police Bureau, provided over $1,000 worth of items for us to use for the initiative. Also, the Delta Iota chapter and the Grambling Alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. The police department, Chief Clark, provided gun locks for residents who came. Mr. Albritton and the Litter Patrol, and also the Beautification Committee, and most definitely Ms. Black, who provided a lot of our information for us. So I wanted to definitely say thank you for all of those who volunteered with us. It was a rainy day, and so we weren't sure how many were going to show up, but people definitely came out in order to go throughout our city, and we were able to clean the entire city, north, south, and east and west of Grambling. So thank you all for your participation in that, and we look forward to having you working with us for Keep Louisiana Beautiful for next year as well.
Great. Are there any other announcements? I got one last announcement, and it's a plaque that we are going to present to Father Pat Madden at St. Benedict Catholic Church for 50 years of devoted service, and that will be Sunday. Correct, Sunday. So we do have a plaque here from the mayor and the city council giving him some kudos for 50 years of service, devoted service. And we say congratulations to him. We had asked him to come to our National Day of Prayer today, but I think he was obligated doing some other things at the church. So we do want to, I'm going to give this to Councilman Brown and Council Lady Ponton to make the presentation on Sunday. And those that can come out, please do and support Father Pat Madden.
What time is it?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock.
10?
12.
12.
If that's, I think that's it. No, anything else? Can I get a motion to the adjourn?
So move.
It's been moved by Council Lady Giles and second by Council Lady Ponton that we adjourn. Are you ready for a question? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? This council meeting is adjourned.